This meeting.
Okay, so I'm going to show you how I create content for the week. I've been doing this usually if I have a lot going on, I'll make my content for like the entire month, which is kind of crazy because I'm a green personality, but um I was doing it before summer and then I slacked, which is probably when I should have started doing it. And then August, I was like, okay, I got to get back into things. And I'm going to show you guys my insights for my page. So I will screen share. Professional dashboard. I have to screen share my phone. Share. Screen, where are you? Screen. So just to show the power of consistency when you're posting, you can tell I took a big dip. I took a break on my daughter's birthday, and then we were on holiday, and then I scheduled all my posts. And with me posting each day, more and more and more views came throughout the month. And you can tell kind of right at the end, I didn't post a little bit because I was pushing for follow-ups. But I just want to show you what being consistent with your posts can do. And if we're busy, this is a great way to make sure that we're still getting what we need to done. So I'm going to unshare my screen just for a sec. Stop share. And we're just going to kind of start with a baseline. So normally when I'm doing my product posts after the family call, if there's no promotions coming up for the week, then I kind of set my product posts around things that we would do in normal everyday lives. So for example, I'm going to post about the cleanse tonight because we have our promotion on. A lot of people want a fresh start to the month. So I'm just going to top it up with one more post about the cleanse. Monday is normally when I post results, before and afters. And I know this sounds weird, but again, coming from like a marketing strategy, when you can show someone results before and after, and it's Monday, normally we have indulged on the weekend, we're not feeling our best, and we're thinking to ourselves, man, I need to get my butt in gear. So results are a really good one. So this is where I'm gonna share my screen, and we can go in and we can pick a results post together. So when you go into boards, in fresh, under posting 101, this is where you're going to find a lot of the posts that we're going to, kind of start with today. So go under product posts, right at the very top, it says client stories. This is testimonials from customers and or distributors with results. So depending on what you want to post about, my recommendation is always doing some kind of system. You always want to pick a pack because that's what you're going to be sharing about in your story and through the week and all those kinds of things. And when green carpet comes, if we come out with a new weight management product and you have all of these potentials that you started gathering, it's a really good follow-up to hit all those people that you've been talking to. So I'm just going to see if any of these I haven't used yet. I don't think I've done this one. So I'm going to save this and we're going to schedule our first post. I'm going to actually show you boards first, actually. If you don't have professional mode on, you can't schedule your posts. I recommend turning on professional mode on Facebook. And we're going to take this picture and we're going to save it. So if you don't have professional mode on and you don't want professional mode on, I'm going to show you how I create a folder in boards. Mine says August content. And I started one for September already. So actually have the greens laid out there. But I'm going to add the wording and the image. Oh, it didn't save that image for some reason. Oh, I'll go into my, where would it have come from? Downloads? Is there a boards one? Downloads? No. Ah! I'll have to find it, but Wasn't a screenshot, wasn't Messenger. So many files. Maybe just under pictures. There it is. Save, and then the wording, text, put it there. And then you can even do Monday post. You can even do that. Okay, so at the bottom, there's my Monday post. It goes with the picture. You can organize it however that you want to, okay? So if you do have professional mode on, we're gonna go to Facebook and we're just gonna schedule it right now, just so that it's done. So if you've never scheduled a post before, you go to your main profile page, just like if you were gonna type up a regular post. And I would add the picture. Okay, so it's all laid out. I just want to read the post to make sure that it doesn't have anyone else's, name in it or it's written out the way that I would write it out. I'd love to help. Okay, so then we're going to go next. And instead of clicking post, oh, come on, phone. Might be slow because I'm on Zoom. Come on, there we go. So scheduling options. You're gonna go over, we're gonna schedule it for later. We're gonna do it tomorrow morning. And they say the best times to post on Facebook when people are the most active is around, you would think it would be first thing in the morning. They say 10 a.m. What is it? 10 a.m., 12 p.m. and when people get off work at 4 p.m. So we're gonna do Monday and we're gonna do it first thing in the morning because we want people to see it. So I'm gonna go 9:39 a.m. That way, if people are on around 10, they're gonna be seeing my posts. And then we go the back arrow and we click post. So it's not gonna post it, but it's gonna save it in my phone. So if you wanna know where to see your posts that you just saved, right underneath where you would put a post, there's manage posts. And then you'll see there's one right at the very top that's set for tomorrow. And you can see all the other posts that I had scheduled from before. Okay.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I'm on my professional dashboard. My brain's not moving too fast right now. Where do I go to schedule the post really quick?
Just on your main profile page. So this is like me, I'm right here. Just like if I would go.
Sorry, I'm going to go to the screen. Sorry, one sec. Okay, I'm here on the screen again. So, just where you're going to post and you schedule it. It's very easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, so Monday's results, and I always think Tuesday for me. So this is where you want to plan your posts around your lifestyle. I'm going to unshare my screen just for a sec. Zoom. Stop share. So I know for me, the first day of school for the girls is on Tuesday. I'm a mom. I haven't been in this routine all summer. So what am I going to be? I'm probably going to be tired and I'm probably going to want coffee. Same with all these other moms out there. So you're thinking in a marketing sense of what's going on in my lifestyle that I can create so it's genuine. So it's genuine. So same thing, you guys, go on into boards. Screen. We're going to pick a Tuesday post. Posting 101, product, and coffee. So I'm going to just be quiet for a second and I'm going to go through and pick one that kind of resonates with me. There's ones down at the bottom that are pre-made, like dreaming of summer. So this is kind of a testimonial post. I'm going to use this one. But if I was going to write up one, I would take one of these pictures and I would say, can't believe fall's right around the corner. First day of school, who and love coffee. Here's my secret to managing weight and getting energy at the same time. Doesn't have to be salesy. Doesn't have to be a call to action. Like who wants to, try coffee and lose 30 pounds or whatever. As long as it's relatable, people will relate and they're going to feel those feelings and be like, oh, I want that. So let's go schedule it. Okay. Don't mind if you hear my kids screaming from in the living room. I don't know if you guys can hear that through the wall, but okay. Schedule later. Tuesday, we're going to do bright and early. Let's do a 7 a.m. one. So you don't even have to be in the post. You don't even have to have the coffee. As long as it's an appetizing photo or a relatable photo, you're good to go. So we're going to keep on keeping on. So I personally try to do at least one Wrap Wednesday a month. It is our signature product, but let's see what else we got going on in here. And if someone has a good post saved, you can throw it in the comments. I don't have anything going on Wednesday. Let's just do the wraps. Where are the wraps? I'm looking for you. There are no wraps posts in here. Skinny wraps. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it took me a second. So I am going to be going to Disney, and then I'm going to Texas during me going, but you can utilize it in any way, shape, or form. Or you can pick any post that you want right now. We're just content creating, so you can pick your own as well. You know what? I've got my content for my wraps saved that I didn't use, I don't think. This one. So if you have product on hand that you can take a picture of you using your product, Even better. I'm going to do an afternoon one. Okay. So I know that there's going to be other leaders posting in our daily task chat with ones that you can choose to utilize too. But results have been working so well for me. When people can see what the products are actually doing, different body types, different products, different heights, all those kinds of things, I feel like it's so impactful. I'm going to show you a second place where you can find content. So we're going to go to, where is it? Posting 101, leaders to follow. And we're just going to go and check out some of the other pages that these leaders are at. See what they posted. And you can take posts from any other leader. Normally, I look for ones that have lots of likes and lots of comments, because if it's a wording that works really well, and it works for them, odds are it's going to work really good for me too. Oh, I like this because her testimony is right on it. Oh, it won't let me copy and paste the wording, but I'll just take a picture of it. So a little tip, you take a picture of wording, you can go into your gallery and you can hold down on it and it'll come up to copy and paste. The emojis don't copy, but weird, these ones are mixed up. And it's always good to switch up the wording of someone else's posts. Because if Facebook recognizes too much copy and pasting and we're all posting the same thing, it lowers it in your algorithm. So if you swap it a little bit, there's definitely benefits. Scheduling for Thursday. Let's do this one around 3 p.m. The thing that I like about professional mode too is as you're posting and you're picking specific times, it'll tell you which times work better for your audience. If you want to get into the details, if you're someone that's new, that's okay. You don't have to do that. Okay, so Friday. Normally, you guys, Friday is like, I always think, okay, it's the weekend. What are we doing? We're indulging, most likely. I'll unscreen share for a second. And I think that the Formula FF is in our 30-day drop system. That one's a really good one for Friday because people know that they'll be indulging or cheating. It's part of the pack, and or the aloe's good because it talks about heartburn and acid reflux. And when we're indulging on the weekend or drinking on the weekend, we can experience those kinds of things, or at least a lot of people can. So I feel like those are two products to post around the weekend time. So let's go do a Formula FF one. And also, if you have like a birthday you're going to, a barbecue you're going to, share it in a way that you can incorporate it into your lifestyle, and saying something like, you know, finishing off summer with my last barbecue, and, you know, these are such an awesome product to have on hand for whenever you're indulging XYZ, this is what they do, kind of thing. So there's some fall ones in here too. Thanksgiving's coming. Christmas is coming. Holiday feasts are coming. This is the one I'm looking for. Halloween's in there. Normally, I don't recommend taking pictures of the bottle like this. If you can, actually, let's go see if we can find this on Pinterest. Where's Pinterest? 2 tablets in your hand versus the bottles. People are so savvy nowadays, they can just go and Google it. Formula FF. Works. See if we can find something on Google. Oh, it's like formula racing. Okay, that's it. Okay. So sometimes we got to get creative. You know, you guys go and look at my page on Friday. I'm gonna go take a picture of my hand with two Formula FF tablets in it, in some with some like foliage outside, and I'll post it. You guys can take my picture. Oh man, I'm not a graphic person at all. Okay, so I'm not gonna schedule that post, but I do have it saved. Let's move on. Okay, so one thing that I want to mention, I don't know any secrets about what's coming for green carpet, but I do know that we exited out a lot of our skincare, which I was really surprised by. And I was like, you know what? Maybe they're coming out with new skincare for green carpet. Because we kind of gave our hair care an upgrade. We got the new thicker gummies upgraded. So I'm like, maybe they're coming out with some skincare. So it is good to highlight other things that we offer other than, you know, just weight management. We want to do nutrition as well. So we're going to go and do some kind of beauty. If you want to do the thicker gummies, if you want to do the hair growth vitamin, there's a lot of hair growth for fall. Ones that work really well. I use our hair care and I absolutely love it. It's like my shampoo conditioner, the leave-in spray, especially for winter because my hair gets so dry. Your skin and nails. So Saturday's like my beauty day. Lots of people are getting ready to go out and getting fancy, and they're like, man, I wish I had long hair. That's what I'm always thinking when I'm making. Hair growth challenge. Well, I don't bleach or straighten my hair, but if there's one of you out there that dye your hair, this is a really good one. Actually, pictures. Let's see. I like the ruler ones because then people can pick and it's interactive. Oh, actually, this is a good one because it's August. I don't think I posted this before. But I will use that other hair one with the ruler like next week. See, so it's good to like, as you're creating content, to be like, okay, what did I post last week? What can be a little bit different that I can post this coming week? Saturday. People are sleeping in 11 a.m. All right, and then Sunday, again, you guys focusing around the pack. So if we did the cleanse as part of the gut health, Monday results, we did the 30-day drop, we did the coffee. Thursday we did results. Friday was the formula FF. Saturday was beauty. So let's do Sunday as like an aloe. And then that kind of completes the gut reset and is part of the 30-day drop system at the same time. So they kind of tie in both if people are looking for those solutions. So I don't think I have a lot of aloe product posts. I need to increase this. Let's just type one out on the fly. And then we're going to switch into stories quickly. How to tie in your post to your stories. And we'll leave reels as the homework in case there's anyone out there who does reel content. I'm going to give a couple tips at the end of this. We're going to end in 26 minutes. How do I spell annoyance? Annoy. I don't even know. Annoyance. There it is. Oh man. Okay. Oops. No thumbs. Tums. Okay. So I can always go back and double check and edit my posts later. But you guys, there's a whole week of content. I just did a whole week of my posts. I do recommend if you're scheduling your content, let's make that. When do people get the most heartburn? I think probably for Reese it's like dinner time. So let's do this at like 4 p.m. Post. So if you guys want to take notes, I'm just going to touch on the business part really quick because same kind of strategy. When you can incorporate business posts along with your lifestyle, it just makes it so much easier. And then people get a glimpse into the daily life of what we have on our hands as business owners. So Monday, every Monday religiously. I'm usually talking about, I don't have to set an alarm. I'm so glad I don't have to commute. I'm so thankful that I have the flexibility from my phone that I can wake up on my own schedule and set my own day, because so many people are like, oh, alarm, beep, beep, beep. You know, lots of us still have full-time jobs or jobs that we have to do that for anyway. But for those that want a lifestyle where they don't have to do an alarm, you guys, I used to commit 2 hours to work and 2 hours home from work every single freaking day. And I wasted so much of my life. So when I make a post that says, I'm so glad I don't have to commute like 4 hours a day, all those people that commute are like, frick, I wish I didn't have to commute. So Monday is like your office view and talking about the flexibility and freedom. Again, you're kind of hitting those pain points that you have a solution to help someone with. Tuesday, try to do some kind of inspiration or motivation. I'm going to do a quick screen share after. Inspiration is one of the biggest things that will get people to enroll, other than your story. So sharing something inspiring about what's going on in your life. And Wednesday is a great way to tell your story. So where were you struggling before? Why you decided to join? Where you are now, and what is this going to do for you in the future? And it can pertain to anything. If you just think of one topic of where you struggled some point in your life, from childhood through teenagehood, adulthood, and where you are now, there's going to be a lot of problems. Okay, so I always talk about, I came from a family of 5. When I was younger, we couldn't go on family vacations. Back to school money, my parents could only afford a small amount for each of us. For any of those parents that are struggling for that right now, to back to school shop, that's something that being like, it's so nice that, you know, I was nervous to start, but decided to go for it and earn the extra income. And now my weekly bonuses can pay for those extras. And in the future, you know, I can put money away for savings so my kids can go to college. Okay. I used to talk about my first vehicle. I could only put $10 in the gas tank because there was holes, there was rust holes, and it was so unsafe. But then this business allowed me to get a vehicle I could make car payments on, and it's going to be paid off way quicker. I already did this, by the way. It was paid off way quicker than I thought, because I put money from these bonuses towards it, and then I could feel safe about, you know, my family and all those things. So find small, like, it doesn't have to be these huge astronomical money goals. Just talk about a struggle and people can relate with it. So tell your story every single Wednesday. Every Wednesday, tell your story. Thursday, talk about the money. People want to see the bonuses. They want to hear about the paychecks and all the things. Even if you're not earning them, talk about when you're going to earn your next one. What you're going to do with your next one, what your paycheck that you're going towards, what your promotion you're going for, even if you haven't hit it. So when you do hit it, people are like, oh, last month she said she wanted to go Ruby, and like, this month she went, and she, you know, and she's earning $500 a month, which is what her goal was, so that she could blah, 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 blah. Okay. Friday, it's always good if you have a team to talk about your team. Well, you're within our team, so you can talk about the support that you get, the training and the tools that you get, the relationships that you build, the friendships you make, having the ability to, I used to do this all the time when I first started it. Oh my gosh, I just talked to someone new. Even if it was one person, I'd be like, I just talked to a mom who wants to be able to stay at home for her family. And I, as a mom, like, I'm so happy that I get to help other women take charge of their life and blah, blah, blah. So Friday, you can talk about team and friendships. Saturday, I normally take Saturdays off. So I don't have a Saturday day, but you can make it anything you want. And then Sunday, create some kind of call to action, because most people, again, don't want to go into work on Monday. So if you say, is there anyone out there who's tired of going into a 9 to 5 that wants the ability to work from home? Those are my business ones. I'm going to share my screen. Oops. Share screen. Boards. And the reason I'm not going to go through these is because you have to decide what makes you passionate about the business. which areas of your life that you want to highlight and incorporate. So there's fill in the blanks. You can go in here and they're already pre-written posts. If you relate with one, just fill in the tiny little personal part if you don't want to write your whole story. This is a great starting point. Go back. Flexibility and freedom. There's a whole section. Bonuses and pay, moms, inspiring, call to actions. There are so many business posts. So you just have to read through some and be like, this is my Monday post. This is my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule. Perfect. Okay. So try to post about the product and the business each day, but also put fillers in between. Go to my page and scroll, pick interactive ones, pick funny ones. What did you eat that day? What are your pets doing? You can go and take a whole bunch of pictures on the same day of what's going on in your house. Even if you go grocery shopping, there's a nice sunset, there's a cute, whatever the case may be, get active taking photos. It doesn't have to be a million selfies of you. What does your life look like? And then schedule those posts in between your product or business so that it breaks it up a little bit. And interactive posts are really good. You know, I'm making dinner tonight. I need some ideas. What did you have for dinner this week? Drop it in the comments. Normally when I'm scrolling through, I'm just going to go into posting 101. There's interactive posts in here, leaders to follow. If I go to these leaders pages and there's interactive posts that get like 30 shares, 50 comments. Those are the ones that I'm like, ooh, I'll save it. Because the more interaction you can get on your page, the more other people are going to see your business posts. Okay, so let's go find some story slides. So story slides. And our first day, Monday, is results. And if we're doing the 30-day drop, we might as well do the 30-day drop. Now, typically, you guys, these are kind of, again, catalog style photos. If you can take pictures of you using the products in your morning routine, even if it's just one of the products, really big benefits. So I don't know how to schedule stories yet. You've got to do it through a third-party app, and I haven't found one that you don't have to pay for yet. So I can't schedule my stories, but I definitely want to learn how to do that. Hopefully I'll be able to figure that out by next Sunday. I'm going to show you guys my August content, August stories. So I kind of just group them all together. And then that way, like you can see, I've got a Formula FF one that I'm going to use. I've got a greens one. I've got a wrap one that I never used. I've got a 30-day draft one. And then I've got some business ones as well. So I'm just going to make a new board so that you guys can see. And I just go September 2nd. And I just do a period in this one because I like my stories to be, I have OCD. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Oops. Ah! What did I do? Aloe, and what am I missing? Rat fighters, aloe, Thermophyte X. Okay, so I know that these ones are ready to go for that other story slide. And then we'll go September 3rd. Coffee. Let's go and get some coffee content. Stories 101. So we're actually going to go into Telegram. I'm going to let you guys pick your own story. If you're not in this group chat, go ahead and get in it. Click on the stories where it says 1,704 members, and then click media. You can tell they were posting about the cleanse promo. I'm going to scroll until I find coffee. So I'm just going to stop talking for the next couple minutes. You guys can go and find the slides that you like. Sometimes I'll just scroll until I find more than one, and then I can decide which one I want to use more. We don't have the Skinny Boo in Canada. It's kind of similar to the other one. Let's see if there's video. I like the video ones because then you don't actually have to. Actually, can I sort this by video? Show photos, just videos. Because that way it looks like I'm making my product, but I'm not actually making it. Again, hacks if you don't have product on hand. 30-day drop. Let's save that. Oh no. How do I save that? There we go. Mm-hmm. Telegram. Oh, those are only pictures. Where's the videos? Camera. Downloads. No. Where did those videos go? Oh, video, that's why. What in the world? Anyways, if apparently you can't download any, you can't download them onto boards, but they should be saved in your camera roll, so you'll be able to post them from your camera roll. Okay. So coffee, wraps. And again, you can go into Telegram to find some of these. Benefits. Come on, why is this thing glitching out? Sorry guys, the Blair Witch Project over here. So we got our first 3 days and then again, results. So I think I have. So just to show you guys those leaders to follow, if you're following them on Facebook or Instagram, I'm just going to show you another example. Sorry. Just to show you what their stories look like, you can hold on to the screen and screenshot it. And you can save all these stories. I actually really like that story. Oh, I gotta go back. It's gonna disappear. Hold your screen, screenshot it. You can crop it. Girl math. Stop paying $10 a day for coffee. That goes right alongside my post. So I'm gonna switch that up. So swipe over. Who else? Stacy Alcala. Just trying to find other. So you can go to other top leaders' stories and steal their content. Amanda Boucher, Jennifer Weatherly. So here's some business stories. You can see how they word it, and you can take anything that you want. Jennifer Weatherly, she's a top enroller as well. Lincoln Rice Krispy Squares. So it kind of gives you an idea of what kind of content you can add into your story too. She had some fun this weekend. Okay. We only have 5 minutes. I don't want to keep you guys, but I did want to show you some resources and it's going to take time. So where am I? Okay. So I have been in the business for a while, and obviously I know where to find those resources and I can do it somewhat quickly. I know what kind of content that I want to share. So go and follow other leaders and see how they word things, see what they post, use their content. If you're able to create your own content with product that you have on hand, I always recommend running your auto shipment for ADDV. When I first started, I didn't have the money to run my auto shipment. So I don't know if I borrowed it or maybe it just came along where I could run my auto shipment and make the investment, but I bought products that I could use and sell at the same time. I knew I love the coffee. I knew I love the greens. I could split them up. I could sell part of them as samples. It would pay for my auto shipment. And I would still have some that I could use for myself to feel good and make content with. So there are some examples. And then yeah, if you can just make it to fit into your lifestyle, those are the best ways to do it. I used to take a picture of me with an empty coffee mug all the time. All the time. I got products, I would make the product and take different pictures with it in different spots. So it looked like each day it was different greens, but it was actually the same cup of greens like 4 or 5 times just on a different day. And I would spread it out on which days I wanted to post it. So you can make all of your content and pictures in advance. If you're taking pictures of yourself for business posts or with your kids, Sunday is usually my content prepping day. I'm going to get up, shower, I'll get dressed, put on my first outfit, go outside, play with the girls, take some pictures, come inside, change my outfit. We'll do some puzzles or something like that. Maybe go for a walk, change my outfit. I know that might sound crazy, but in an hour, I've got all my pictures for the week because most of the time I look like a mom. And just, there's nothing wrong with that, but I do want to take somewhat of a good quality photo so I can attract quality distributors and be somewhat professional. For reels, so let's talk about reels before we end this. Now more than ever, Facebook especially is cracking down on how many comments you can send, how many messages you can send, how many people you can add without getting blocked. Now, one of the best ways to get yourself out there is by doing real content and prompting people to follow you and message you coffee. So maybe you don't even have to show your face. It can just be you holding a cup of coffee, walking around in your kitchen, and put a little impromptu with a flash of a before and after picture on it. It can be short and simple. It only takes a couple minutes. I would say be really bold and do at least 2 reels a week. If I could make a recommendation, I would say do 1 reel a day. Rotate product, just not even related to the business. Your second day, just something fun and funny in your niche. I'm going to be doing a reels training on, what day is today? Tuesday, if I can get one of my other girls who is starting to do them to come and share. So come and hop on if you're like, well, I've never made a reel. I don't know how to make a reel. I don't know where to find them or what to do with them. We're going to be sharing content on it. If it's not this Tuesday, it'll be next Tuesday. I know personally that I want big growth. And if I'm getting stuck or blocked because Facebook won't let me message enough people, I've got to get them coming to me in some way, shape, or form. Which we'll be going over on the Reels training coming up on Tuesday. So for now, I would say just finish your content up tonight, go get your product done, your business done, grab some fillers somewhere, go and scroll your page if you see posts you like, take them, reuse them, scroll my page for inspiration or some of those other top leaders, and set yourself up for the week. And then next week, we'll be switching up a little bit and it'll be fun. So I appreciate you guys for hopping on. If you're watching the replay, let me know if you have any questions. But let me check the chat really quick. Gotta watch the recording off after hopping off. Yes, Nicole, I know you have so many kids. iPhone, I'm not sure who iPhone is, but I appreciate you coming on. Yeah. Oh, okay. What's going on with this thing? Safe driving mode. No.